For nearly a century, one stretch of the Atlantic Ocean has been blamed for accidents that never made sense. Ships vanished without debris. Aircraft disappeared without distress calls. Compasses failed. Radios went silent. Official explanations blamed storms, navigation errors, and human mistake. But when the data is laid out chronologically, the disappearances stop looking random. They look localized and intentional. The Bermuda Triangle is not a mythological place. It's a defined region of ocean bounded loosely by Miami, Bermuda, and Puerto Rico. It contains some of the deepest waters in the Atlantic. Trenches beyond mapped sonar limits. Zones where pressure exceeds the tolerances of most human technology. Commercial traffic still passes through it every day. And most of the time, nothing happens. Which raises an important question. Why do failures cluster in patterns instead of frequency? Many of the most famous disappearances occurred under calm conditions, clear skies, stable seas, no storm systems within hundreds of miles. In several cases, final radio transmissions were not panicked. They were confused. Pilots reported instruments behaving incorrectly, not breaking, behaving wrong. Gyroscopes drifting. Magnetic headings rotating slowly. Altitude readings contradicting visual conditions. Then silence. No mayday. No impact signal. No wreckage. Most explanations focus upward. On the air, the weather, the magnetic field. But the largest unknown in this region isn't above the surface, it's below it. Over 90% of the deep Atlantic remains unmapped in high resolution. Sonar coverage drops off sharply past certain depths, and the Bermuda Triangle contains multiple zones that submarines avoid, not because they're impassable, but because navigation becomes unreliable. Objects have been recorded entering the water here at high speed. No splash, no thermal bloom, no acoustic signature consistent with impact. Just entry. When you overlay disappearance reports with depth charts, something unusual appears. Events cluster near sharp underwater elevation changes. Not trenches, structures. Large, geometrically inconsistent formations buried beneath sediment. These areas coincide with compass deviation, sonar dropouts, sudden loss of satellite lock. In multiple classified naval exercises, vessels were ordered to reroute without explanation. Logs simply note, area unsuitable for sustained operations. No cause given. No threat identified. If something is there, why stay hidden? An advanced non-human presence would not need to attack ships to remain undetected. Interference alone would be enough. Disrupt navigation. Scramble instruments. Create uncertainty. Human systems rely on consistency. Remove that, and accidents become indistinguishable from error. If something occupies this region, submerged, stationary, and old, the safest strategy would not be confrontation. It would be patience. Thousands of vessels have been lost at sea. Most leave something behind. In the Bermuda Triangle, many leave nothing at all. No oil slicks, no debris fields, no remains, not destroyed, not scattered, removed. Search operations often report an eerie absence, as if the ocean itself reset. The most unsettling possibility isn't that aliens visit Earth. It's that something has been here long enough to understand us, long enough to avoid us, and intelligent enough to remain invisible, while sitting directly beneath one of the busiest regions of ocean on the planet. The Bermuda Triangle may not be dangerous because it's cursed. It may be dangerous because it's occupied.